Hello everyone. Last year, if you remember, we have done some basics of Scratch. Now I'll continue that whole learning to next level, and that level would be to learn some for loops, some if-then conditional statement, and some sensor and motion detection. So that will bring our coding to next level, and so I will try to make it in such a way that you learn something, but I will not give you any homework this time, because last time, as I said, that I want you to explore and create something new. So it's up to you what you want to do, but you need to create a video with uh, with conditional stuffs and sensors, and you need to bring out some videos and post it over here. So let's get started with Scratch. To open Scratch from browser, we need to go to scratch.mit.edu, and over there we need to create a new project. Once this panel opens, so what we have the sprite which is displayed here. We can also add some background to put some realistic effect. So over here, let's choose a soccer field. So yeah, soccer 2, we'll choose this, and we'll place in between the two goalposts. We'll place this sprite. So our target would be that the sprite would move from one goalpost to another, and when it hits one goalpost in the front, it says meow. So to do this, we need to first start with when clicked. So when this flag button is clicked, some action will start. So what action will start? We want this sprite to move from one bar post to another until it reaches the edge. So we will use this loop of repeat until, and we'll put some decision over there like touch the edge of the screen. So repeat until touching the edge. So unless and until the edge is touched, we need to do something. What we need to do? We need to move this sprite some steps ahead. Right? So we'll move one step ahead. So what will happen is that as soon as we click the green button, it will automatically move one step till it reaches the edge. And when it reaches the edge, we want it to play a sound and then move 10 steps back as if it has hit something. So let's play this very simple one. So what happens is that the cat moves one step at a time. So this block is being executed now, and then when it reaches, it will play a sound and then it will return back. So understanding this whole part, what we need to do now is that, so we need to code the return back part. So once it has hit, it will return. So what we will do is that we'll again put another loop. Okay, so same thing, repeat until it touches the edge. So we'll do the same thing as we have done earlier. So these are part of the sensing, because it is sensing something that is touching the edge. We'll select edge, and then we'll put a if block, so like a conditional statement. Now conditional statement has two parts, which is just simple if then do this, or if then do this else do this. Okay, over here we will be using if then else statement. So what we will do is that we will be, so the sprite, whenever it moves, there is a sensor called mouse X. It tracks it, that where the sprite is. So we need to use a conditional statement over here, that if the mouse X is greater than certain value, so we will choose the greater block, and then we will put over here the mouse X. So whenever it moves, it senses that where the position of this is. So whenever it is greater than certain value, we will try to move it one step ahead. okay, so that it automatically moves to the bar post and then it returns back. So if this mouse value is greater than certain value, then we will move it one step ahead, else we will move it. So we choose move again, and over here we put move one step back. So now after it has hit the bar post, we want it to in the backward we want it to move 10 steps forward. So understanding this, let's try to play this again. So the sprite moves, it goes to the first bar post, it plays the sound, and then it returns back to the to its initial position. So now let's play the complete video and see what actually it does. So stay healthy and see you again.